Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing well and staying safe and healthy during this time. This is Radhika here again, and this video is going to be about why do narcissists love chaos? And why do they not like peace and calm and quiet and a balanced life, basically? Just as the first point, I would like to say that NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder, and BPD, which is borderline personality disorder, both of these are like cluster 2 diseases, as defined by the DSM, which is like an organization which basically decides which mental disorder fits into which category, so on and so forth. Uh, so I'm not a doctor, but in my personal life, I have experienced NPD a lot. Obviously, that's why I have a channel on it. I have also experienced BPD a lot. And often I have seen a person who has NPD definitely has a lot of BPD, uh, like what do they say, symptoms or the behaviors that BPD people act out. They kind of go hand in hand. Um, because NPD is kind of like the view that a person has of themselves, and when they realize that the outside world view that they have of themselves is different than what they think about themselves, they go into the BPD behaviors. So, which is like extreme irritability, anger, mood swings, because suddenly they get this realization that what I think about myself, the world is not reflecting the same thing back to me. So it's kind of like when you come down from your like la la land into reality. That's the thing of NPD and BPD. NPD is like being in your la la land where you think, oh, I'm great, I'm so and so, I'm amazing, everyone has to say yes to me, and so on and so forth. And then when the reality shifts, suddenly the BPD behaviors come on. So this is like extreme anger, agitation, mood swings, where the person gets very very upset that someone is not doing what they want them to do, and then they get this fear of abandonment or rejection, etc. So that's why NPD and BPD, they always go together. At least that's my experience. So I don't want to say always, but maybe I'll rephrase that in my experience I've always seen the two go together. So that's been my experience. So that's just a preface on NPD and BPD. And creating chaos is really the BPD part of the behaviors that a person exhibits. So why do they like chaos? So energetically, let me tell you this. When a narcissistic person's reality is shaken a little bit, so say they think of themselves as ABC, and say in something that has happened in their surrounding or in the life that they are living, they are suddenly told you're not ABC, you're actually XYZ. So what happens is they suddenly, a lot of chaos gets created within them, because all this mental conditioning that they have about who they are, it kind of gets shaken. When it gets shaken, it creates a lot of chaos inside of them. And when that chaos gets created inside, they kind of project it on the outside world. So they try to solve the outside instead of solving the inside. So they're always trying to make the surroundings look um, to 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 match the thinking that they have of themselves in their NPD state. So for example, if someone thinks um, they are very like, if it's a woman who thinks I'm so beautiful I can get any man I want, and say she goes to this man and she says that I want to be with you, and he says no, what happens is this woman's world and say she has NPD and BPD on some spectrum of the diseases, her internal world gets all ruffled up. So, what she does, instead of thinking that, oh, it's okay, a man can reject me, maybe because I'm not his type, or he sees something in me which he doesn't like. So, such a woman, she won't think that. Instead, what she will do is she will chaotically then go after man and get someone to match the thinking that she already has about herself. So, a balanced person actually tries to change their internal world according to the feedback that they get from the external. But in NPD and BPD cases, they actually go and try to control the external world instead of fixing their own internal world. So, that's the energetic reason why they create chaos. um, and so whenever this worldview gets shaken, they try to create chaos of some kind. And you'll especially see this during the holiday season, because something will happen to bruise the NPD or BPD person's ego, and when the ego is bruised, they try to create chaos. So why do they create chaos? So the first point is they create chaos because it makes them feel godlike, because the whole universe is chaotic, but there is an order in the chaos. And when the BPD or NPD person is the one who controls the chaos, they know exactly what is happening. And you, as person who's part of the chaos, will not understand what is happening. But because they are the ones who are creating the chaos, they very much know what is happening. So they know the order in the chaos, but you don't. So this makes that person, the BPD or the NPD person, feel very godlike because they have control and you don't. So that is point number one. Point number two is, whenever there is chaos, a logical person's brain kind of gets fogged because of there's so much information coming in, so many random things are happening. Nothing is going from point A to point B. Everything is just happening like a whole big, sandstorm kind of a thing. So, if there are logical people in the group, their brain gets really fogged and they don't understand what is happening. So, when they don't understand, when they logically cannot solve the situation, they feel pretty helpless and powerless. They can't think straight, they can't come to conclusions. So, what this does is it actually creates a lot of confusion everywhere, and everyone is confused. So, in this confusion state or chaotic state, abuse becomes really easy, and it really becomes easy to pinpoint someone as the scapegoat. And this is usually the person who they want to take on the blame for all the chaos that they have created themselves. And what happens is, when the chaos is happening and no one is in control, but this one person or these two three people who have created all the chaos, when they are in control, they come in the end and they can then become the hero of the situation. So they can claim victory and they can say, okay, I can save you, I will do this, I will do that. They can make all these promises, big promises, and then they can basically become the hero in the end. So a lot of people in all this chaos won't understand that these are the very people who created the chaos in the beginning, and now they have come to kind of show that, oh, we are the saviors, we are saving you, kind of a thing. So that's why narcissists love chaos. And this is especially important during holiday times, because I'm talking to people and they can see this chaos going on. If you have an extended family that you're visiting, or even like over WhatsApp groups and things like that. So there's a lot of blame shifting and all of that going on currently in the holiday season. So what you have to be aware of is of this dynamic, that there will be this blame shifting and chaos creation, etc. And also, if you are actually visiting someone, be careful, because in all of that chaos a lot of abuse can happen, especially towards kids who are not like, people don't pay so much attention to kids during like family outings, and like when all the family gets together. So if you are one of the conscious parents, or one of the conscious members of your family, what you can look out for is, especially at the kids, because a lot of times the narcissistic person will target one kid to be like the next generation scapegoat. So you have to be very aware of that, and you can try to safeguard that kid if you can. um, and then in like pop culture, I can give you an example. So I actually did not see this show so much, but my husband used to watch it. It's a show called House of Cards, which is something about politics, and I was not very interested in it, but I remember seeing this one episode which was like the end of a season. And in that they show that whoever is this guy who's running for president, to create a distraction from some blunder that he has made, or I don't know the details, but something he has done, or some election is coming up, something like that. So what he does is, first they create a chaos somewhere else, so they basically start a war in some other country. And then the war they show is that the other country started it on them. Actually they are starting it on the other country, but they show that the other country started on them. And then basically in the end he wants to be the hero of this whole situation, and then the elections will come. So he knows that, oh, in the end, like, I will get a lot of votes. So this is kind of the use of chaos which is done politically. um so yeah, so basically that was this video, and I think like in the holiday time this is very apparent. And you can yourself observe the next time you go to see your family, and if there are narcissistic people in your family, just sit and observe like what they do. And it's it's really funny, like human behavior and how humans behave. So anyways, that was this video. I hope it helps you in some way, and as always, I wish you a lot of love and a lot of light. Thank you. Bye.